Hey everybody, how you doing? It's your buddy Uncle Bruce here. We're back. We're back for the final hour of trading. Today's September the 8th, Thursday, 2022. The day, unfortunately, that Queen Elizabeth II passed away today, and now King Charles is the head of the monarchy for the Commonwealth in the United Kingdom, and this is what happens. We turn the page to another sovereign reigning over the kingdom. Welcome all to the show. We're down 40. Sorry, we're up about 48 points on the Dow Jones. We've been all over the place, up, down, up. We're not going anywhere. So it's a range. That's what's happening. We're up 5 points in S&P. We're up a half a point on Nasdaq. We were just negative. Now we're up a half a point. Oil up $1.27. Not much of a recovery from yesterday's $5 shellacking that went on it. On stocks that we follow, Apple today down 223, near the low of the day here. GameStop 25.65. It's up $1.61, and it too has been range bound. The low of the day 24.08. That was the opening. The high of the day, about 10:15 this morning, really early on, 26.74. We have not been able to match that number. There was an attempt made around 11:30, couldn't get up there. There was now another little run here as I'm speaking to you, but we're only at 25.66, so we're $1.10 away from the high of the day. We're actually, I guess we're kind of in the middle of this whole range right now. 12.7 million traded today. So if you divide this number by 4, that would be 3 million, not quite 200,000 pre-split. So that's better than what we used to average, which is 2 to 2.5 million shares a day, but nothing incredible. But, it's 12.7 million today, so we got some trading. Up 157 to 25.61. Options expire tomorrow. We'll see how this plays out, of course. SoFi having a good day. We're up 27 cents to 609. Nice to see SoFi have a gain finally. The high of 611. We're right at the high of the day range. 29 million. That's a little better. Maybe we can do 35, 40 million today. I don't know. See if that much more comes through. Rocket Lab down 11 at 548. HPQ down 11 at 27.30. 6 now 38, down 9 cents. So HPQ not taking much of a shellacking today, which is great. Maybe this is range bound for a while too. AMC up 16 cents. Ape shares down 2, so it's a 14-cent gain for the AMC group. 23andMe up 11.5 cents to 345.5. Matterport right now at 447, up looks like 8 cents. Look at the ATIP. Have you seen the ATIP? Have you any idea how rich some of you are getting on the thousands of shares of ATIP you've been picking up? I mean, the leverage is incredible. 113 on ATIP. The high today, 118. This is good stuff. The low today was $1. The low of all time was 85.5 cents. That was, I think, last week. This has been a good move. 85 to 95. That's a dime, $1.05. Almost 30 cents higher. Say, hey, 641,000 shares traded today, and we're up again on ATIP, up 8 cents. Smart Rent down 2 cents to 296. Spire 146 down 4. Cyxtera down 22 to 510. Bed Bath & Beyond is up 18 cents to just 809. Tesla is up $3.63 to 287.33. Pfizer's up 61 cents. It's been up pretty well all day long. It's good to see Pfizer on a little rebound. 46.74. Boeing up 65 cents. Cisco up 15 cents to 45.17. Twitter up 42. Home Depot's up $1.44, hanging around 298, 299. Carvana down 6 cents. Robinhood up 14 cents to $9.99. Vanik Vector's up 146. IBM 38-cent gain today to 128.09. Microsoft down 165 to 256.44 last trade. Goldman up 376. It's at 334 now. Google up down 150 and Amazon down 59. Matterport or Meta Platforms, the old Facebook, down 76 cents. BlackBerry is up. Sorry, let me repeat that. The old Facebook is up 73 cents. BlackBerry's up 7. Royal Caribbean up $1.03. Target down 19. JP Morgan up $2. Costco down 280. Walmart up 36. Nvidia up 118. We're up and down all over the place here. American Airlines up a penny at $13.90. It broke 14 today, but it's back to $13.90. Netflix down 343 to 225. Over at Moderna up 528 to $140.18. There you go. That is where we're at right now, with a 62 point gain on the Dow, 7 on S&P. Let me just refresh. Yeah, 7, and then a 5-point gain on NASDAQ. Oil up 128. There you go. Welcome all to the afternoon show, final hour trading. Thank you for these thumbs ups, guys, into the 40s or 50s already. You guys are incredible. 52 thumbs ups. I appreciate it. Let's grab 100 as quick as we can, please, and head to triple digits on the thumbs up meter. Thank you. A1 Contractor wants to know if anyone's in on any of the IPOs tomorrow. I would avoid IPOs like the plague. I would not want to be in IPOs anywhere right now. Yikes. Sell My House Fast in Upper Marlboro says, I got 34 cents for an ATIP 250 strike that expires Jan 2024. They've gone up 4 cents. This is great. So, you pay a little more for the stock, but you get more for the contract. So there you go. Interesting. Maybe GameStop will tank again before the bell. You might need to hold off a few hours there, Larry. Boo, Desi, great day to be an option writer, isn't it? Just Flint Creek Soap Company, 34 cents. That doesn't suck. That's a nice return. You buy the shares of ATIP right now at 114, get 34 cents back by writing an option. So buy 100 shares for $114, get $34 back writing an option. If you buy 300 shares, you'll get over $100 for 3 contracts. There you can buy another 100 shares. I mean, there you go. Not bad. And then write another contract. Exactly. Way to go, you guys. Thank you all for being here. Cindy V is number 62. This is awesome stuff. Flint Creek says, I see 40. Maybe that's the 40 on the offer. Maybe they'll go to 38 to 40 cents now. Hey, great. Take the money. Anyway, there you have it, guys. Interesting stuff going on out there. Opportunity knocks for sure. Thank you all for stopping in. Thank you for these thumbs ups, you guys. I really appreciate them. Getting us as quick as possible to 100 thumbs ups on the afternoon show, and giving the old computers at YouTube, the artificial intelligence computers that measure interaction with the YouTubers, give them a little go. Helps us get the word out that more people should join us. So that'd be great. Thank you all. I appreciate those thumbs ups and your support. We're going member only right now. Thank you all. 67 thumbs ups and climbing and climbing and climbing. Fantastic. This ATIP thing, I mean, we talk about it. We're serious. You could make really good money on this ATIP move we're talking about, where you buy the stock, whatever's trading for right now, write a $2.50 call against it for January 2024. You'll get paid about 34, maybe more cents per contract. You can use that cash to buy more stock if you want. So if you pick up 1,000 shares for what, 1,100 and what is it, $40? What's ATIP now? 114. $1,140. You get 1,000 shares. You can write 10 calls against it. You'll get $340 or more. You can turn around and put that $340 right into ATIP stock again. You'll get over 300 shares, I guess, or pretty close to it. You can write 3 more contracts and bring in another $34 a contract. Hello, that's another $100. Buy another 100 shares and write another contract. So you buy 1,000, then you write 10 calls, then you buy more stock, write 3 more calls, buy more stock, write 1 more call. You end up with 1,400 shares instead of 1,000. You buy 1,000 shares and the option premiums give you 400 more shares. Okay. You got 1,400 shares. You're offering them for $250 a piece until January 2024. You're saying to the market, you can exercise me anytime you want. Give me $2.50 per contract times 1,400 shares. for $1,140. Do the math. Do the math. How much money is that? Seriously, I'm asking. Does anyone know? 1,400 times two. That's 25. That's $3,500. You will be paid $3,500 in cash for 1,400 shares if you get exercised at $250 a share. Cost for the whole program, $1,140. Now, tell me where you can get a better deal like that. Now, of course, we have to assume a few things. Assumption number one, the shares will go over $250 a piece and you will be exercised. Assumption number two, at the end of the contract's life, the shares will be over $250 and you will be exercised. So you can make all those assumptions. But here's something else to think about. This is kooky. We love kooky things. Let's just say, for fun, the shares only go to $2 right now. They only go to $2 all the way to January 2024. How many shares do you get? 1,400. They're worth $2,800. What did you pay for them? $1,140. Is there something wrong with this deal? No, because the options that you wrote are expiring worthless. Guess what you get to do now? You get to write new contracts. Now, if you want to write contracts for a year out to January 2025, you could probably write $4 calls for like 50 cents, 80 cents a piece times 1,400 shares. Well, 50 cents will give you $700 more. $1 would give you $1,400 more. I mean, this is extra cash on top of the value of your stock, all for the low price of $1,114. And that's just if you buy 1,000. If you buy 10,000 shares today of ATIP, it'll run you $11,300 because it's 113 right now. $11,300, and you can write 100 call options for January 2024. It might take you a few days to get them all out. You can bring in $3,400. You can now buy, like I said, more stock, right? More. You'll end up with 14,000 shares. 14,000 at $250 a piece, $35,000 for 11 grand in 16 months. Is that an okay return for you if it were to come to that fruition? Wouldn't it be great if the stock went to $3 in a month from now, 2 months from now, and you got exercised in 2 months from now? You'd make all this money in 60 days because you'd be taken out at $250. Yeah, you could say, well, yeah, Bruce, it went to $270. I only got $250 for it, or it went to $3. I only got $250 for it. Well, boo-hoo, Chester. You put up $1.13 and you turned it into three something. Hello, it's a good return on your money. I don't know where you're going to get that from. Any kind of a GIC, guaranteed investment certificate, a U.S. Treasury bond, any mutual fund. Tell me an ETF that'll give you this return. There aren't any. Nothing. This is legal. You don't have to break the law to make this kind of money. This is making money legally. Can you imagine if you had 100,000 shares of this stuff and you turned it into 140,000 shares and you got taken out at $250 a pop on 140,000 shares? It's $350,000. It's good money. It's really, really good money. You can do the same thing with Matterport. You can buy the stock at $448 and write 750 calls. You could buy ME at $346 and write $6 calls. Take the premiums and buy more stock, write more calls, buy more stock, write more, leverage it up all the way. You can do this with all of these guys. You can do this with Smart Rent, $295, load up, buy them at $295, write $5 calls if you want. Spire, $146 and write $3 calls. Let's go. I mean, it's just being handed to you by the option players. They'll do it. How about that? It's okay. I love that this is his daily suggestion. I'm just trying to help people make a few bucks. I mean, just trying to get by. I mean, how many of you guys got dead money out there? You got money in some kind of mutual fund or ETF you bought, and you're just kind of, I get 2.6% return, and I get 3.1% return. You get nothing, man. Well, why don't you buy these? Why don't you buy a variety of these? Buy 200 shares of each of these SPACs and then write 2 contracts on each of them, or buy, I don't know, 500 of each or 1,000 of each. Just spread it out if you want. And then write these calls and take all this cash and buy more and average down. If you already have a very high average on some of these stocks, why don't you average down by writing these calls, taking the money, buying a bunch more of the stock right now at these prices, write a bunch of more calls against, take the money, buy more stock, and then write a bunch more calls. And you'll just take your average down, down, down. And as soon as the shares move up just a little bit, all of a sudden we're even. And I got way more stock than I ever had. It's all that money, 40% of the money is being given to you by the option market. I mean, just hand it to you. You don't have to do anything. Really. Yeah. The rich get richer. I don't know. I do what I can. I have to admit, this is not even my idea. I didn't even come up with this plan. I think it was Flint Creek. Wasn't it Flint Creek that came up with this plan? Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. It's always been out there. ATIP. Here we are. 114.5 right now is the last trade on the day. And looking at January 2024 calls, it's as far as you can go. You can't go any further out. The 250s are 30 to 35 right now. Offer them up at 34, or offer them up at 37 or 39. If the shares want to go up another penny or two, you might get 39 cents for a call. Something wrong with that? I don't think so. There's nothing wrong with that. If you can get 40 cents a call when you're buying the stock for $1.20, that's 1/3 more stock you can buy for every. This is the gift that keeps on giving. The leverage on this is huge. There you go. I take advantage of that deal any day of the week. Oh my goodness. Anyway, I'm just saying, if you got some extra money lying around, you can always play that game. Do what we can. All right, we're up 94 on the Dow, 12.9 on S&P, 27 on Nasdaq, and GameStop is 25.42, up 138 today. Apple is down 185. SoFi up 28 cents to 610. Rocket Lab down a nickel, HBQ up down a nickel. And there you go. So, okay, I just put in another trade for 500 ATIP. Watch this portfolio grow. Now, David, you're talking. Start writing. Put some calls out there and just put a stink offer out there and see if anybody wants them. And just takes a few days. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. When they go, they go. You don't need to sell at the bid. Make sure you offer them. I think the market is offered at 35. Offer them at 34. And be the first in line to get out some calls and raise some cash. So Blair, I think I was way too fast with my 16th of September call yesterday. It's at 67 and I received only 35 for it. Something tells me your stock is up. I'm better in guessing where the next month leads us. Moonman Moo, number 75 thumbs up. Thanks, buddy. Blair, and good evening to you all from Germany, of course, from Dortmund, Germany. Our friend is here. We have Europeans here. We have people from Canada, the USA, and from other countries around the world. Welcome one and all to the program. Let me know where you're from. What city are you watching us from? And what's your temperature today for the high? What was your high temperature today? How hot is it wherever you are? Let us know. Hit me up here. Tell me, where are you watching me from and how hot is it today? Here in Calgary, it's quite cool today compared to lately. Right now in Calgary, we have got a temperature of 57 degrees. Our high today will be 61 and it's cloudy. And how about that? Tomorrow, high of 62. Saturday, 78. Sunday, 84. So we're going to pop up a bit. But then next Monday, 73. Next Tuesday, 67. And we're going to be in the high 60s after that, apparently. Let me know where you are and just how is it going. The interesting stuff. John is here. Just set up my first non-covered call, my first poor man covered call. I'm excited and I'm nervous, laughing out loud. Well, remember, these poor man covered call strategies, I like you to do them in 2 separate transactions. I want you to get your cheap, deep in the money call first, own it. And then I want you to pick the call you're going to write against it and offer it as a stink offer to maximize what you can get for that call, nice and short term, and make it a 2-step process. Do not get sucked into those trading platforms where they try to get you to buy the call and sell the call right away as one transaction. You don't want to do that. Those are market orders. You don't want to play that game. You want to do it on your terms. Aaron, it's a cool 86 here in New Orleans. Right on. Larry, hi, everybody. Washington, D.C., 79 Fahrenheit. Nick, North of San Francisco, we're up 106 today. Wow. Zeta State, Vancouver, BC, perfect weather, 19 Celsius, around 70. Richard Garland, 95-ish here in Corona, California. Dave Scott, Austin, Texas, 94 today. Cindy B, I'm in Oscoda, Michigan on Lake Huron, 81 and sunny. Sounds like paradise over there. Fantastic. Let me know, folks, where are you watching me from? What is your temperature today? And wherever in the world you are, let me know and let us all know. Where are the viewers watching from today on this program? The Dow's up 99, Apple up, down 194, GameStop at 25.53, up 149. Jim Stevens, I'm here, 85 here in the Twin Cities. Michael is at New York City, 77 Fahrenheit. Not bad at all. JRP, we're at 94 in Southern California. I used to live in San Joaquin Valley near Fresno. It's currently 100 over there. It was 125 2 days ago, 125. That is egg on the sidewalk cooking weather. Yikes. That is hot. DH Ruta, 92 in San Diego and waiting for our hurricane. There's a system coming up. Elisa, Cincinnati, Ohio, sunny and 75. Thank you, everybody. Let me know, where are you watching me from? What is your temperature today? How high is it going to get? Let me in on it. Thank you all. 149 gain on GameStop, 25.53. SoFi up 28. Rocket Lab down a nickel. HPQ is green, up 2 cents to 27.48. How about them apples? Alberto, I'm here. You can begin. Upstate New York, 76 degrees. Thank you, Alberto. Michael, we finally got rain, so the humidity is gone too. Interesting. Very interesting. Good stuff. Rain is, generally speaking, a good thing. Generally, rain is a good thing. Unless you get too much of it, obviously. 117 gain on the Dow right now. We've got ME up 12.5 cents. Matterport is up at 10.5 as well. ATIP is up a dime to $1.15. It's up 30 cents from the low of all time last week. It has bounced off the low, so it's coming on. Maybe those contracts will go to 40 cents. Those January 24s, that would be a good right. Smart Rent is 295.5 down 2.5 cents. Spire is down 3.5 to 146.5. It's had a good run though, last couple days. Sextera is down 23 cents. Bed Bath Beyond up 14. Tesla is up 492. Pfizer up 70 now, doing well. Boeing up 115. Cisco up 23 cents, a little bump there. Twitter up 49. Home Depot up 186. Carvana up 24. Robinhood 21-cent gain. Vanek Vectors $2.01 gain to 210 now. Over at IBM, we're up 59 cents at 128. Microsoft down 73, still under. Goldman up 461. Google down 127. Amazon down 13. Give you some ideas where we're at right there. Thank you, Zach. Here's a drive-by thumbs up, number 85. Spicy. I'm 84 today. Bama Babe. I'm in Wetumpka, Alabama, and it's 88 here. Farmless. Ice Planet Hoth about -20. JRP Alberto, we waited like the pigs, buddy. We waited like the pigs. Alberto, he's laughing at. Oh man, we're up 115 here on the Dow Jones. I hope you guys have been writing calls. Write them, Dano, as they say on Hawaii 5-0. Write them all. Take that money, kids. Grab it and run. Put the money in your account and then decide how much to give back. I love this game. I really like this game. You get the money first and then you decide how much to give back. It's a good game. Really good game. Apple down 189 and GameStop up 151 to 25.55. $1.20 from the high and $1.40 from the low. So we're kind of in the middle right now is what we're doing. Wing Commander Matterport, cash secured put strike 5 for January 24. Last trade 210, bid 185, ask 215. So if you can write that Matterport $5 contract and you manage to get your hands on to something, you're offering to pay $3 for the stock until January 2024, and you can get the money in the meantime. Interesting. Beach Boy, thank you for this donation, 30 shekels here. I used that ATIP strategy just now. I started with 5,200, and I'm writing 2.5s, January 24th, to get up to 7,000. Thank you for the idea. There you go. Splair, a hurricane in San Diego. Hopefully my favorite German streamer that lives there won't be affected through that. I hate it when there's a week without a new show from 11 USA. Hawkeye is here, Millbrae, and it's 84 degrees here. California, Millbrae, California. Thank you. Zen State. I guess it is time to buy back 12 GameStop expiring this Friday. I could buy it back for 19, but I sold them for $1. What do you think? Is that a good buy? If you buy them back now, turn around and write next Fridays to pay out 19 and bring in $1 or more. Why not? Hawkeye, it was 108 earlier this week. Oh my gosh, 84 now. That's must feel like a relief. Cindy, I had to roll my Apple to January, but was able to roll it closer to October with $1,000 profit. Nice job, Splair. And all that are affected through the hurricane. Stay safe, says Splair. Absolutely. Welcome one, welcome all. Let me know where you're watching me from. What's your high temperature where you are today? Hopefully it's getting a bit cooler where you are and it's not so bad. GameStop at $25.51, up 147, trying to hang in there. The high today, 26.74, but we haven't been able to get back up there again. How are you doing on your option trades, kids? Are you making money? I would wonder. I would be thinking. And those of you picking up ATIP shares, we're at 115 last I saw. Where are we at now? 114.5. Here we are, up 9.5. ATIP, you buy them there and then try to write January 24, 250 calls and try to haul in about 35, 40 cents if you can. Put in stink offers. Leave them out there. If they don't go today, try them tomorrow. They don't sell tomorrow, try and sell on Monday. If the stock goes higher, wants to go to 120, 130, and you can get 40, 45 for those calls, by all means, sell them there. Take that cash, buy more shares, and average your way down and build up your position. Get taken out at 250. Dare them to take you out. Sooner the better. There you go. Thank you, everybody. Well done. Welcome all to the program. We've got 32 minutes to go. And thank you, those of you who've been renewing your memberships, and those of you who are becoming members for maybe the second time you're coming back in, or you're for the first time you're here. If you're becoming a Gold Bagel member, super duper welcome to all of you. Make sure to see me every morning on the trading alert show. That's before 8:30 every morning, just for you guys. And don't forget, it's Wednesday nights, prime time with Uncle Bruce for Gold Bagel members. Thank you all for following the channel and hopefully making some money here. That's what I'm hoping is happening here. 115 again on ATIP. We're up 102 points, 108 points on the Dow now. 14 on S&P, NASDAQ up 33. That's where we seem to be right now. Splair, here in North NRW, Germany, we cooled down from 96 Fahrenheit to 68 now, or maybe already a little cooler thanks to the evening. Nice, very pleasurable, very enjoyable. Just open the windows, let the cool air in, no air conditioning required. Nice, saving energy. Good job, man. Good job. Dortmund, beautiful area up there in Germany. Dortmund is gorgeous, and Kassel, and of course, Hamburg is a neat place. Berlin, really cool place. Munich, gorgeous. Anywhere in Germany, really neat. Really a great country. Highly recommended. You get the chance to go. H. Gregory, 70 degrees here in Seattle, Washington. Beach Boy, should the same strategy work for SoFi and Matterport as well? Yes, it could. The same strategy where you buy SoFi at 610 and you write, say, $8 contracts way out there for try to get your hands on a couple of bucks and take the money and buy more stock. If you can get your hands on a third of the value of the stock, so SoFi is 610, if you can get 205 or more for a contract, use that money to buy more stock, you are really building up your position of stock. You're offering it at a premium, good premium towards trading at, and you're loading up on way more shares. That's the leverage factor. So, if you bought 1,000 SoFi today at 611, that's $6,110. And you turned around and wrote January 2024 calls that brought you $2-something. You'd bring in $2,000. buy more stock, which would be enough for about 300 or so, write 3 more contracts, bring in another $600 plus a little leftover change you had. You can certainly buy another 100. You see what I'm getting at? You've got 1,000, you buy 300, and you buy another 100. You got 1,400 shares now for 1,000 shares by just writing calls against them, and you're willing to be taken out at $8. Well, $8 on 1,400 shares, not 1,000 shares, but 1,400 shares. That's $11,200 for a $6,100 investment. Is that an okay return for anybody? Anyone? You can do that with Rocket Lab, 556, right? 750s. Grab ME at 346 and write, say, 5s or 550s if possible. Matterport, 448, pick them up, write $6 calls. ATIP, like I said, 114.5, 115, write 250s. Smart Rent, 295, write 5s. Spire, $1.47, write 3s. Something wrong with that? Nothing wrong with any of these strategies. This is just smart writing. 6 shares, 508. You can write 750s on those. There you go. Whether it's just new stock you're buying only, or whether it's existing stock you have, and you're just writing calls on all the existing stock you got to buy a bunch more, to write on those, to buy more, to write on those. And now you've taken your existing position of, let's say you got 5,000 shares of whatever, and you can turn that into 8,000 shares of whatever you have, and you've lowered your average way down, and you've got a buyout up here. Is there something wrong with this picture? I don't think so. I don't think so. Anyway, there we go. Welcome one and all. Welcome all. Yes, the Queen has passed. We are aware. Bobby Atkinson, it's a nice 26 degrees here in Eastern Ontario. That is Celsius. That's high 70s. And Spicy, I can't get your PayPal name to work. The PayPal link, let me do this for you guys in case any of you are, feeling particularly generous today and you want to make a donation to my cause. They're all gratefully accepted, and a PayPal donation, I can pop that up here. Hang on just a second. So you can pop this up over here. Thank you. Here we go. PayPal for Uncle Bruce is, and then boom, there it is right there. I'll just pop that up there. There it is. There's the PayPal address. Try make a donation there if you want to make a donation. Thank you all. Appreciate those, of course. Spare. If you make it to PayPal donation, by the way, I only mention the name of the person. I don't mention the amount. It's, a lot of people don't want to have that. So that's the perfect way to make a, kind of an anonymous donation, unless you don't want me to say your name at all. Sometimes I get the message and sometimes I don't. Yeah, what can I say? All right, Spare. I save as much energy as possible, and now I'm 40 hours less at home. So I think my payback will still be incoming for a year some months ago. I did receive 500 euros. Wow, not bad. Griffey, I don't know if this was a good call, but I wrote 3 GameStop 30s for January 19th, 2024. I got 910. Then I put all that money into SoFi. Great. Now write on SoFi, write $8 calls on SoFi for 2024. Take all that money and buy ATIP. And then buy all you can get on ATIP, and then write January 2024 calls on those, and take that money and buy more ATIP or something like that. There's a thought. You can play that game. There's a donation on PayPal. Thank you. Thank you all. Zed, how about using on the GameStop? Sure, you can do that on Game. Of course you can, just like what was happening here. You can write calls on GameStop for as long out as you want to go for whatever exercise price you want to write, and use the money to buy as much more GameStop as humanly possible and keep that going. Absolutely, you can do it. It's totally up to you if you want to do it. Alberto, that is the way. Get that Donero Familia. Wing Commander scaled up on my GameStop position to be able to write 13 covered calls. I'm currently sitting on 12, but got another deep in the money strike 10 for 16 earlier today, waiting on a small pop to be able to write. How about that? 25 to 48. There you go. Splair, and only because I can heat up my apartment and the button to change temperature is broken for 2 years now. Jeez. Wing Commander also closed cash secured puts for this Friday, strike 24 with a 90% profit. Right on. Karim, what are the odds of buying those way back out to 2020? Well, of course, you could buy back the calls anytime you want. Of course. I mean, if you've written calls that, let's say you wrote calls on Spire and you got 210 for them, SoFi, I mean, on SoFi, you got 210 for them. And 6 months from now, SoFi is still sitting here and the calls are 150. You can buy them back for 150 and write June 2024. So if you want, maybe you can get 225 for those, and you've done a 75-cent rollover. Take that 75-cent extra money, buy more SoFi. I mean, you can do that again and again and again. Absolutely, until you get taken out. You can keep doing this game. No kidding. There's all kinds of ways to play this game. Short-term trades, long-term objectives. How busy are you? How attentive are you? You bet. Some of them have really good leverage. Like I said, this ATIP picking up 115 stock or something like this. Where are we at right now? ATIP 115. You can buy 115 stock and you're offering it for 250 on a contract. I mean, that is a huge bump up. That's $1.35 more. That's more than double your money if you got taken out. I don't know what's wrong with that. And it's not double your money. It's double your money on all the stock you've leveraged up to. In this case, 1,000 shares would leverage you up to 1,400. 10,000 would leverage you up to 14,000, and then you get taken out at that price. That is money on money. I'd say, hey, why not? The funny thing is, if enough investors did this, it would move the market up. If I could convince 100 of you folks to each buy 100 shares, 1,000 shares, I mean, if you've got to get 100 of you guys to buy 1,000 shares of ATIP, that's a 100,000 share buy over, say, a couple of days. And then you wrote contracts. I bet you the stock would run to 135, 145. And you wouldn't get 30, 35 cents for those contracts. You'd start getting 40, 45, and 50 cents for those contracts, which, of course, adds the momentum of you buying up more stock and writing more calls. It's just a winner on a winner, chicken dinner. Is there anything wrong with any of that? No, not a darn thing. Here's that PayPal thing I did. If you're interested in making a donation to yours truly, thank you all very much. Appreciate it. All right. Spicy Android. Okay, Nick. A cold take. Jennifer Hinton Marion, I have $6 SoFi calls expiring tomorrow. What should I do? $6 SoFi calls expiring tomorrow, and the shares are $6.10 right now. Well, what did you sell them for? I don't know. What did you get for those? And what are they trading at? You can wait until tomorrow, of course. Or what you could do is, if you really feel that you want to hold this position, you could buy your calls back here today or tomorrow, then write $6 calls for next Friday or the Friday after that, and probably bring in more money than it'll cost you to buy these. And so you're holding the $6 position, but you brought in more cash by giving up a little more time. Play that game, get paid for the time. There's nothing wrong with taking in money. On the other hand, you might buy back your sixes and write sevens for 3 or 4 weeks out for as much money as the sixes are going to cost you, or way more than that. And now you've moved up $1 in strike, and you've taken in more money by writing a 3 or 4 week call. You have those options, those choices in front of you, Jennifer. Zed, Uncle Bruce, I sold 4 GameStop puts going to expire this Friday for $387 with a strike of 35. I should have listened to you. Now what shall I do? So you sold the puts with a $35 strike, and GameStop right now is $25.56. So they're $9.50 book value, right? And you received $387. So you're on the hook to buy them for $35 tomorrow night. All right. I mean, theoretically, you could buy one back or all of them back if you have enough cash. You buy them back now and write, say, a month from now, 33s or 32s. Can you write puts at a lower price because of the time factor for just as much money as what these will cost you to get? Check the option chain. Maybe you've got to go out 2 months to move down a little bit. Anyway, there. I don't know. Jennifer only got 35 for them. Says Jennifer, that's what you sold them for. Gotcha, right on. Well, right now, Jennifer, they're worth a dime because the stock is $6.10. So the book value is 10 cents. They don't trade at 10 cents, obviously. They probably trade at a quarter. Maybe they're trading at 30 cents because they die tomorrow. They will depreciate tomorrow down to a dime if the stock stays here. they'll quickly go down to 15 cents. You can buy back at 15 to keep the 15-cent profit. So you're not in the doghouse. You're not losing money. But as I said before, you could buy these back. If you could buy these back tomorrow at 15 or 20 cents and write new $6 calls 2 or 3, 4 weeks out from now, maybe you can get 50, 60 cents for those. Increase cash in your account, giving a little more time for the players to come and get you. And you can always do a rollover of those later if the shares keep going higher. You have choices that are in your control here. You're going to win on this. Arnica, Des Moines, Iowa. It's 85 in Des Moines. A gorgeous day today. Des Moines, Iowa. Beautiful. Michael, catch everyone tomorrow. Take care. Thanks, Michael. Karim, 2024 Matterport, 105 to 120. What should I put in? Again, I don't know the strike price. I'm guessing you're doing what, 6s or 7s. I'm not sure, but you can offer 115, just under 120. Go 115 on the offer and stay there. See if anyone takes you out. Mirko, Jennifer, there's only a 10-cent book value on your call, so nothing to worry about. Exactly, 10 cents. Richard, next week, SoFi 6s are 34 to 35. Keep winning. So, I mean, you can buy these calls back now at maybe, I don't know, what are they, 20, 25 cents? You can write these at 35, but I'd wait till tomorrow to try to get your calls back for the cheapest price possible. The other thing to think about is if the shares tomorrow go down to $6, $5.95 for a little dip, then they're out of the money and they might only have a 10 cent value anyway. And now you're scoring a gain. So totally up to you on that one. Kareem, these are 750s. Oh, okay. So you can write 750s if you offer them at 115. If you get 115, you're selling for 865 in technical terms, but you can take the 115 and as much as you're bringing in, buy more stock on this what am I looking at? Matterport, right? You can buy more Matterport stock at 448 with a 115 premium. So I don't know how many you can write, but do what you can there. Yeah. Christina, she wrote 17 SoFi and got 16 cents for them. She wrote 17 contracts, got 16 cents for them. Okay, gotcha. Okay, so what she needs is to wait until probably tomorrow, see if the SoFi shares give up some ground. Right now, 611 or so. They're worth technically 11 cents each. If the shares stay here, those calls will go back to that 16-cent range, and she'll break even on the trade. No big deal. Her shares will have gone up in value though since she wrote these. So she's a winner on book value, but not a winner on the option. But you're free to write new calls, and you can write next week's calls. You want to write 7s or next month's calls for 7s, perhaps. If the shares tomorrow sit at 6 to 610, 615, you buy these back for kind of what you paid for them or less. Whether later in the day tomorrow or on Monday, if SoFi pops up to 630, 640, 650, you might be writing $7 calls a month out, bringing 30, 40 cents for those, and dare them to come and get you at that level. Okay, so a couple of choices here. Uncle Bruce, I've been trying to write on Sixtera. This is Sell My House Fast in Upper Marlboro, but trying to sell January 2023 750s. They're 30 cents, but in the money. $5 strikes are 109. Do not fear the upside and write the 5. So what do you think about this? So Sixtera is trading right now at 512. So if you're going to write January 2023 5s, you'll get 109 for them. They're only worth 12 cents book value. You could then take the cash, 109, if you wished. I don't know how many you'd be writing, but you could buy more Sexteras. That's 20% of the price they're trading at right now. So obviously, if you wrote 5 calls, you'd bring in $545, which would get you another 100 shares. Write another call. You could play that game and reduce your average cost if you want, and dare them to take you out, but you're going to be taken out for 600 shares, not 500 shares. If you have 500 now, your decision whether you want to do that or not. Nico, getting through the classes and made my first covered call for ATIP. Let's play. Just dabbling a little, get my feet wet, pacing myself as my confidence grows. Welcome to the party, pal. Another one has come in. to the party room. Here we are. Well done. TIFF, Cyxtera is at 5. What happened to Cyxtera? Yeah, it backed off in the last week. We're up 71 on the Dow. Apple down 202. GameStop at 25.61, up $1.57 right now. SoFi at 610, up 28 cents. Rocket Lab down 4. HBQ down 8. We've got 14 minutes to go, and we're done for the day. ME up 13, Matterport up 11.5, ATIP at 114.5, up 9.5 cents. Smart Rent down 3.5 cents, Spire down 4, Cyxtera down 19 cents to 513. Bed Bath Beyond up 22 cents, Tesla up 446, Pfizer up 81 now, Boeing up 129, Cisco up 15, Twitter up 60, Home Depot up 130 a share, Carvana up 46, Robinhood up 14, Vanik up 181, IBM up 38 cents. Microsoft still down on the day, down 99. Goldman down 432. Google down 155. Amazon down 14. Meta Platforms up 102. BlackBerry, up 9. Royal Caribbean up 112 to 44.91. We got JP Morgan up 226. Costco down 172. Walmart up 38. Nvidia up 193. Moderna up 572. Those are some of the rough numbers we're looking at right there. Okay. Sell my house Upper Marlboro. It's been ratcheting down for 2 weeks. That's right. Splair, what a haircut. Similar to a long hair of a woman that gets gutted completely. Splair, in case of Cyxtera, I mean, yeah, I know what you mean. It's been it's cut in half, at least by half. It was $15 4 months ago at its highs, 3-4 months ago. Now 1/3 that price. So it's joined the other SPACs and backed off. And that's what's happening. The company's growing. The cash flow is building, making money, like getting ready to make money here. They're getting ready to turn a profit, but stock got a haircut. I don't know what to say. Christina, good day. I'll catch you in the morning for the pre-show. Right on, Christina. You take care. We're down to 12 minutes to go. And we'll see how things go here. GameStop, 25.61, up 157. That's all the stock could do with all the hype, all the earnings hype, all the anticipation of the earnings, the partnership with this crypto thing. 157. How long is this going to last? Not very long. We're trading 13.5 million. That's 3.12 million shares. That's all it is. That is not enough stock. No, is that 60? It's, yeah, 3 million shares is quiet. This is pre-split numbers, very quiet. Wasn't a week or two ago at $12 Splair? Yeah, it was kind of up there. I was thinking in 10, 11 not too long ago. It was higher. Isn't that something? Well, we'll see what gives. 67-point gain on the Dow Jones. $2 loss on Apple. GameStop 25.58, slipping just a tiny little bit here. 11 minutes to go in our day. And there you have it. Hopefully some of you have made money today on the options market. Thank you, all of you, for these thumbs ups. We have 113 thumbs ups. I don't know who gave me the 100th, but whoever gave me the 100th, I thank you, and the 101 and the 102 and everyone else. You guys are fabulous. Thank you for, again, putting us into triple digits on the thumbs ups meter on the afternoon show. It's harder to do it in the afternoon than in the morning. I don't have as many viewers here, but there's 213 great viewers here. I thank you. If any of you can throw a thumbs up at us, please do. That would be beautiful. Thank you. And I hope that all 209 of you who are here have made money today, whether you were able to flip contracts or contracts shrunk on you again. I'm a pretty happy guy. The Dow up 104 points. Look, guys, we've lost a couple thousand points, and they're not coming back. You notice this? Do you notice that the market is not coming back? It's a reprieve for a day or two, and then we go down again, I think, unfortunately. We're going to go lower on these markets, I think. Let's see. The last earnings started the downward movements. Sell my house fast. My basis for 300 CYXD I own is my cost basis 15. So I'm not sure about writing in the money until January. I won't take a $10 per share shellacking if I get exercise. Well, again, if you wrote 300 and brought in 400 and something dollars added a couple of bucks to it, you could buy another 100 and write another call. So now you'd add 100 shares to your position. You'd have 400 shares instead of 300. You'd bring your average down substantially because, of course, the stock is in the fives. And you're offering at 5, though. That's the catch. If you were to write the 2024s, you might be able to write the 750s and get yourself $1 or more, and then write, get another 100 and write again another 750. So now you're offering your stock at 750, bringing your average from 15 to maybe 11 or something like that. So you're not going to get completely shellacked, but yeah, it does require a little more. On the other hand, if you were to buy 300 more now, so you've got 600, you'd bring your average down to about 10. Then write the January 24 750s and use the proceeds from 6 contracts to buy another maybe 150 shares more. You could certainly write another call, bring in that money. You might have enough for another 100. You might be able to go from 600 to 800 shares, and your average would be around 750, which is right where that contract is at. So make the contracts help you get to, your price. It's a long-term solution. I made money today, says Kent. I was trading in the golf cart. The kid had a practice round at Indian Wells for a tournament this weekend. Thank you, Uncle Bruce. I love when Kent says this to me, but I hate it because Kent is where I want to be. Indian Wells, California. Oh yeah. That the nickname for Indian Wells is something like goes along the lines of heaven. It's really beautiful. Is this heaven? No, it's Indian Wells. If you ever saw the movie, you know what I'm talking about. Lord O'Flaws. Let's go. I sold a $28 covered call last week for $2 a pop. Whoa. Tiff, Hood is back to $10. Only thought is why? That's my only thought. Why isn't this stock below $5 by now? Wait till the next earnings report and watch the bleeding continue and then watch another dump. Hawkeye, GameStop 11 calls sold for September 9. Again, 11 calls sold for September 9th, which is tomorrow, $27 strike for 90 cents. Got it. Okay, so you've just written 11 calls at 90 cents each that die tomorrow with a strike price of $27, and we're at $25.68. I like your odds of making money on this trade. I really like your odds. $990 has just been brought in by Hawkeye for tomorrow. I like that. Even if you buy them back for $100 or $200 or $300, a nice 24-hour trade. Way to go, Hawkeye. You're going to stay comfortably retired, and that is the objective here. Very comfortably would be an even better objective. Very, very comfortably is what we're going to shoot for. So there you go. Nice job. 6 minutes to go, kids. 6 minutes left in our day today. Hopefully some of you have been making money today and taking money from the gamblers. All those gamblers that are jumping out there on these options. Unbelievable. Stuart Von Stein, thank you for the donation today on PayPal. Beautiful. So appreciate it. Absolutely wonderful. Thank you all for that. On the one-on-one front, we are sold out. I'm sold out for this Sunday. I have no room left for one-on-ones. For next week's Sunday, the 10 o'clock Eastern time slot is gone. I only have 2 slots left for next week, the 18th, Sunday the 18th. I have a 12 o'clock Eastern time and a 2 p.m. Eastern time slot left for one-on-one. So if anybody wants to have a one-on-one with me, not this Sunday, but next Sunday, the 18th, I've got a noon and a 2 o'clock Eastern opening left. The 10 o'clock Eastern is sold out already. So send me an email. Let me know if you'd like to have a one-on-one for next Friday. And we'll review where you're at. We'll go over your account if you like. Show me as much or as little as you want on what you're doing. I'll try to help you maximize your returns. If you're an option writer, you're new at it, and you're not sure if you're getting the top dollar you should be, I will go over with you some strategies and review what you've been doing and try to guide you going forward about what strike price you might want to consider on the stocks you like writing on, what time frames, and how to do stink offers and stink bids and all that stuff. Well worth your cost of $400 for an hour to go over this. You'll quickly make that back, and then some for the rest of your life. Unlike Mr. Takagi, who will not be joining us for the rest of his life. Mr. Takagi would not give us the codes. We asked him for the codes, please, but he would not give us the codes, and so he will not be joining us for the rest of his life. Too bad. No option writing for Mr. Takagi. Beach Boy, it is crazy. I had some other people pay me up to my ATIP and ME holdings by 20%. Ho, ho, ho. Way to go, Beach Boy. Way to make the move and add a nice position on your stocks. Why not? And lower your cost average dramatically. Nice move. Ho, ho, ho. Now I can write options. Ho, ho, ho. Gotta love that. Spicy Bruce, what's your PayPal name? I can't do it with the link. It was just here. I just popped it up a little while ago. Right there. It's right here. Here's the link right here. HTTPS. Here it is at paypal.com. Just copy that and fire it over there. It should go through. No problem. Hopefully that'll work out. We're down to 3 minutes, by the way. We're just about done here for the day. The Dow is holding a 187 gain, I guess. S&P up 24, Nasdaq up 59, oil up 96 cents. And GameStop 25.86, trying a little run back to $26. Ever so little run to 26. And that's what's going on here. Coming into the last 2 minutes of our day today. Okay, sis, spicy. I'll try that. Nick, cold take again. I don't know what this means. Jennifer, I have $6 SoFi calls expiring tomorrow. What should I do? We've addressed this. Hang on a second. I am behind. It's my fault. It's not Jennifer's fault. It's me as usual. Let me catch up with everything here. Thank you. Here we go. I bought 2 classes from you, but it won't let me use the same link. Spicy, wait for me after the show's over. I will send you links for your classes. There are glitches occasionally that show up, and I'll get you set up with the links, and I'll get you an email for that. You might want to send me an email just saying, Bruce, I sent you I bought some classes from you, and I'd like you to send me the links, and then I'll get you the email with the links. Okay, very good. H. Gregory, ho, ho, ho. There you go. Lord of Flaws. Clarification. I sold 111 GameStop 28 covered calls last week that expired tomorrow for $2 a pop. Take Uncle Bruce's classes. They pay for themselves. Right on. 111 $28 GameStop calls that expire tomorrow. Something tells me that those contracts have not got a lot of value to them. We got a minute to go here, and these 28s, let me take a look. What would those 28s be going for? 7 cents bid, 8 cents offered. Something tells me that if you sold them for $2 a piece, 111 of them, at 7 or 8 cents buying them back down there, if you even bother, they have zero value there. That's a nice move. Otherwise, you can buy them back now and write 28s for next week or 27s for next week. Your call, your choice. But yes, it's called making money. And welcome to the option writing business. Those of you who've just got here, this is what can be done here. Spicy. Okay. Hawkeye, ARG, September 16, not September 9. Larry Titus, the bells have rung. Don't mind me. Okay, I'll try some Spicy. Beach Boy. Larry jumped the gun, the fastest gun in the West. Larry, laugh out loud, dump the phone. Hawkeye definitely made the moolah, just a different date next Friday. Larry, I'm just dumb. What can I say? We are done. We're done for the day. Thank you all for hanging out with me today. 192-point gain on the Dow, I guess. Final number or about that. And then Apple lost $1.50. GameStop 25.83 up 179 is where we seem to have ended up here. SoFi 619 up 37 cents. Very good. Rocket Lab 556 down 3. HPQ managed to gain 3 cents today. Maybe the slide for HPQ has come to an end, And the last 2 days, we seem to have bottomed out. We were down to 26.97, and now we're at 27.50. So a little better. Maybe a little turnaround is coming here. AMC gained 24 today between the AMC common shares and the 8 preferreds. ME up 12, Matterport up 15, ATIP a dime gainer today, 115 final trade on ATIP, volume 761,000. I wonder how many was us. How many of you guys how much did you guys buy of this stuff today? Somebody tells me we got a chunk of this here. Smart Rent 294 down 4, Spire down 2 cents. Not so bad, 148 a share. Cyxtera down 19 at 513 a share. There you go. Bed Bath Beyond 824 up 33 today. Tesla up 556. Pfizer up 95 cents today. 47.08. Nice little pop there. Always good to write options at higher prices than lower prices. Very good. Pfizer. Boeing up 181, Cisco up 35, Twitter up 63, Home Depot up 231, Carvana 62 cents higher, Robinhood up to 1010, up quarter, Vanek up 283, IBM up 72, Microsoft finally went green, up 43 cents at the end of the day, Goldman up 475, Google down $1.06, Amazon up 34 cents, Meta up 167. So Amazon went green, but Google stayed red. BlackBerry gained what did BlackBerry do, Bruce? Up a dime. Royal Caribbean up 136. Costco down 52 cents. Walmart up 67. Nvidia up 276. And over at Moderna, 638 gain today. There you go. How about that? Did any of you have a good day today? Did anybody make money today? I sure hope so. Hawkeye, I definitely made moolah. Just a different note. Thank you. And what happens to the options you write if someone takes you out? Well, the options you wrote, you sold into the pool of options that are out there. And if someone takes you out, there are that many fewer options in existence. That's all it is. The rest keep trading, no difference. TIF, well, you also need the whatever that is for 11,000 GameStop shares. You could write 111 at the time, but details. Mallow just sold 2 GameStop, $25.50 for $9.16 for $112 each. Right on, Mallow. 2 minutes before the close, I got that trade done. 2 sold, 2 contracts, got $112 each, $224 for $25.50 exercise price. Nice going, Splair. Wishing y'all a good night. So Splair, DH Ruda. I sold 4 GameStop 26 exercising, $9.16 for $134 each at the bell. Nice little pop. There you go. GameStop 25.83. Last trade. Good job there, guys. Taking money off the table at the very end from those crazy last-minute gamblers. Just like those gamblers at the racetrack, they're betting on the horse as they're coming into the gate. Number 6 to win. I got a gut feeling. He pooped. He didn't poop. I love this horse. Fun times, kids. Fun times. Tomorrow is exercise day. Option expiry day tomorrow. And we'll be watching the markets very closely. I invite you to pop on in here and join us for that. Hybrid Duncan, have a great day, pal. Thanks, Duncan. You take care, pal. Mallow, actually 26.50s. Everyone's so excited they can't type straight. Thank you guys for these thumbs ups today. 140 thumbs ups. You guys are amazing to get that many thumbs ups from such a small group here. It's fantastic. Thank you guys so much for helping us out. Tells YouTube to send more players over here. And you know what? Every week more people do join us. And of the folks that join us, every once in a while, we get a new option writer out of that new gang. We've had a number of newbies come through here in the last couple of months, and I'm proud of them because they're joining the chat with us and letting us know how they're doing. And I'm pretty pleased with how well they're starting to write options. They're admitting they're taking the classes and they're learning how it's done while listening to you folks, watching you folks talk to me and to each other. They're figuring out, this option writing thing is actually not boring at all. It's not. Some people think writing options is a boring trade, where day trading is exciting. Far from it. Writing options is exciting, especially when depreciation kicks in. Oh, it gets fun. The other thing that's exciting is you write a call for, say, $1.50, and the stock starts going up on you, and the calls go up to 180. But then you realize, well, they went up 30 cents, but the stock went up like $1.20, and the calls only went up like 30 cents. This is great. And then when the shares go back to where they came from, you notice that the options are now 125, but they used to be 150 when the stock was at the price you wrote them at. And you realize, oh, it's been 2 days. The depreciation, the shrinkage is kicking in. I'm making money on shrinkage, even though the stock hasn't changed. It went up and came back, and I'm ahead. Yeah, the secret weapon of option traders, option writers. It's exciting. It is not boring at all. It's addictive, says Nick, especially the money-making part. When you write a call for $1.50 and the next day it's at 110, the day after that it's 85 cents, the day after that it's 60 cents, the day after that it's 42 cents. It gets fun. It gets real. That's when you say, I didn't write enough. I only wrote 3 of them. I should have wrote 10 of them. And that's when you write 20, 30 contracts and they go down 30 cents, it gets exciting because 30 contracts, 30 cents lower, that's 900 in your pocket. That is sitting there if you want it. It gets real exciting real quick, especially some of these folks who are writing 50 to 100 contracts at a time. 1 penny on 100 contracts is $100 a penny. It gets real exciting real quick around here. And when you know the clock is on your side, the price you wrote the contract at is at your side, the exercise price is on your side, everything's going for you, and every penny is $100 to you, and you're watching C notes come your direction, one after the other as the minutes and hours go by. That's exciting stuff, and congratulations. If I've been able to help any of you reach that sort of level, I'm a happy guy. I'll tell you right now, there's a reason why there are so many members of this channel keeping this channel on the air. They're all making money. Members of this channel generally are people who make money. Very few people will become a member of a YouTube channel if they lose money. It's funny. It's a goofy thing, but when you lose money, you're not so enthusiastic about the host. But when you're making money, you stick around a while, a long time. You become a member. You take the classes. You send them donations. You send them super stickers, and you let them know what you think of them, and to keep them coming back for more. It's kind of fun. I love it. I just love when you guys make money. I don't know about you guys, but never had an uncle teaching me hands-on wealth strategy and making money ideas that are implemented. When implemented, are bringing results. There you go. I agree. I'm really grateful, says Nick. Alberto, what is that? Mic drop uncle. There you go. That's spicy. Can you open the chat on members only Gold Bagel Night so we can go back and watch him again and read all the comments? Can you open the chat on members only Gold Bagel Night? So we can go back and watch him again and read all the comments. I'm not sure what this means. I think you can go back and watch the Wednesday night show as a Gold Bagel member. You just go back to that comment, that community tab you have, and you'll find the link there. You should be able to watch the show second time as a rerun, I think. If that's what you're asking, I'm not sure. Spirit, when I reach that level, 1 to 3 options will for sure pay you monthly. Add it to the Gold Bagel. Smoke Dog, no better feeling than writing a covered call at the peak, too. Laughing out loud. Yeah, you know it. I have taken option classes in the past, but Uncle Bruce's explains it in a plain English way, simply amazing and one of a kind. Thank you for that very nice comment. Spare sounds like a lot of fun, especially when you have to wait until you scope the biggest premium that's possible. Coyote, really looking forward to tomorrow now. Yeah, I sure am too. Should be a ton of fun. Do you have the comments turned off so we can't read the chats the next night when we were watching? It might be a YouTube glitch because I thought that the comments should be on. I would think that the comments would be on. I didn't think they wouldn't be on. Let me look for myself. I'm going to my own community tab now, looking at my own show. Hang on a second, see if I can find it here. Just bear with me. Posted a few others in the meantime. Prime Time with Uncle Bruce. Here we go. Streamed 19 hours ago. No,
hey
everybody,
how you doing tonight?
There I am.
Your buddy Uncle Bruce here. How's everyone doing? Welcome to Wednesday night Primetime Live right here on Stock Markets with Bruce.
See, there I am. I'm there. You can get the show, and the chats are there. The chats are there. You should be able to get those. Okay, thank you, says Spicy. Smoked Dog, making new comments is off. Making new comments is, oh no, you can't make new comments. You can only read the comments that were made during the recording. If you're asking about being able to make, and I have turned off all comments down below on all videos because the hate from trolls was unacceptable. So I've kept those off. There you go, Uncle Alberto Tio. I am leveraged to start writing over 500 contracts. I haven't pulled the trigger, but after one-on-one this Sunday, I'm going to be ready to pounce. Tiff, I didn't know that something like options can exist until GameStop, mother of all short squeeze, and I didn't understand them until Uncle Bruce. I thought all you could do is buy and sell stock. That's what everyone else I know was doing. That's all they ever did. I didn't know anything about options. Smoked Dog, the comments during the show are still there. JRP, yes, Uncle Bruce, clicking the community tab will let you watch a rerun. You can read the comments, but you can't write any new ones. Correct. Wing Commander, you need to select the live chat tab. Then you're able to read existing comments as the video plays. There you go. Yeah, you're able to read the comments we made or were made by my viewers and listen to me talk and relive the show or watch it, if you haven't seen it already, and go from there. Yeah, absolutely. That's how that works. All right, guys, thank you for, again, being with me today for another fun day of trading. Tomorrow should be a real interesting day. Option expiry day. Here we go, the end of a short week. And we'll tee it up for next week tomorrow as well. We got a lot to look at, watch, and follow. And I invite you to join me. Stay healthy in the meantime and come on by. If you're a Gold Bagel member, join me tomorrow morning for the pre-market alert show, of course. And then as a viewer, join me at 8:30 Eastern time as we begin the 1 hour countdown until we start trading. And then away we go. Tomorrow morning, we'll start it off and see what happens. And Alberto, I think what she's asking is you would allow us Gold members to do an hour once a week instead of using Discord. I don't think I can do that on YouTube. I can't just turn on a show and let you talk to each other on YouTube because no one is moderating the chats. I'm not doing any commentary or anything like that. So I don't think that works. It's probably, unfortunately, a Discord scenario, which I don't monitor or manage at all to discuss strategies. Right on. Sell Our House. The comments are never on the AM or PM regular shows when you rewatch. Never on? Larry, have a good night all. That is odd. Are we sure about that? Never on. Let me see here. GameStop shares pop. Plain English opening hour. That was 8 hours ago. Let me look at 8 hours ago, this morning show.
Make sure you put the right items
I got a commercial
for recycling.
Oh boy.
Putting the wrong item in your blue card can create safe.
There we go. Nope.
Hey,
Comments are
everybody, how
there.
you doing? It's your buddy Uncle Bruce here.
This is
Welcome
this morning.
to Stock Markets with Bruce, where we're going to talk about the markets in plain English and try to.
Comments are there. They're there. They should be there. You should be able to see them if you go to the community tab and hit the show you want to watch. They should be there. Larry, you have a good night. Good night, Spicy. Alberto. Okay, thanks. Thanks, Alberto. And thank you, everybody. All right, guys, I'm done too. We'll see you tomorrow morning, first thing, to shut down this week. What a week it was. And let's see how much money is made tomorrow by everybody on this show. Bruce, do you have Facebook? I do. I have a Facebook group page, but I don't do much with it for this channel. Yes. See you guys in the morning. You got it, Coyote. Have a good one. There is a Facebook page for Stock Markets with Bruce. Susan Shops, how long does it take to find out if a covered call is filled? I put ATIP and SoFi covered calls 10 minutes before the close. If they trade, you should get an instantaneous fill. What you might be getting, Susan, is it's possible if you didn't put in a market sell order, you put in a limit order, which I suggest almost all of you do. You may not have been filled at all, and you may have to enter the order again tomorrow. Check your account, refresh your app to make sure that you are completely up to speed and see if there's any trades that have gone through or not. JRP, I just checked, and the comments run with the video. Exactly. That's it. That's it right there. Splair, do you need a Facebook moderator? I don't do anything on Facebook anymore. I have a site for Traveling with Bruce and Stock Markets with Bruce, but I'm so disappointed with Facebook. I've put in 1 million hours on those two sites. I get nothing from Facebook for it but frustration and junk mail and hate. I'm just not, I'm just not keen to do much with it. Maybe that's the wrong strategy. Maybe I should, pour time into it. But it cost me, time is money. Number one, time is money. And I don't want to have people monitor something that is really not delivering the goods. Because what I generate, my revenue to me is generated from this channel, my memberships, donations, classes, and one-on-ones, of which Facebook does me no good at all on any of it. And it's been a frustration for me and many others, I think. Thanks, Bruce, says Susan. Splair, I'm not expecting a lot of work there as well. Yeah, like I said, I'm really not doing anything. As a matter of fact, I even set up an Instagram account for this channel. I did a couple of Instagrams now, or TikTok. I did a TikTok for not Instagrams. I did a TikTok channel, and I haven't done anything for several weeks on it. I just don't have the time and the energy to want to bother. I'm too tired. Just giving it all for this group and working this thing here. Maybe it's in my settings. Oh, maybe it's your settings somewhere else. I'll check again. Right on, Splair. No. Facebook is junk, but before I spend time for junk, I maybe find there's 1 or 10 new members. I don't know. Alberto, Uncle, I'm with you. I haven't been on Facebook, Instagram, or TikTok for a while. Splair, otherwise, I think you're right. Instagram, Twitter, that's the new wave stuff. Alberto, too much hate, ignorance, no logical comments. Yeah, I just don't find help there. I don't find a momentum there for what I'm after, I guess. JRP, it would be great to have a chat room where all of us members could exchange ideas, Google Meet maybe, something like that. I get approached all the time by different platforms all over the place that want me to do something here, something there, something there. I look into a few things from time to time. I'm really wondering whether I can do anything through maybe through Patreon or something, because I have a Patreon site that is Traveling with Bruce, and I invite people to make donations to that, but I don't do anything there. And so I really have to find one day, I will find at one time, sometime, a social media manager. I will eventually find one that works the way I want it to work. And that person will be engaged to and empowered to run all kinds of social media for my two channels. But I haven't found that person yet. I haven't found that organization yet. Nothing yet has come my way that intrigues me enough to even want to look into it. So I'll let you know. When I know, you'll know. Members only, right on, JRP. Alberto, the 15 minutes for gold members extended for a half hour to discuss strategies would be nice. Splair, completely agreeing with Alberto, but a social media space to attract some new viewers is still helpful. And through Instagram or Twitter, you can check new buying power for the membership. JRP, if one of us sets it up, could we post a link on this chat feed? ? Susan, I don't think I've ever had more fun shopping about and getting paid to buy. Still not sure what I'm doing, but I love the group that it's here. Right on. Yeah, like I said, JRP, I haven't yet gotten to the point where I'm comfortable enough to pursue this yet. I have contacts out there I've talked to about this, but at this point, nothing yet has come my way to make me comfortable enough to change anything at this point. Just keep doing what I'm doing here. Wing Commander, just checked and realized my profit and loss, and I'm finally in the green, including my naive attempts at buying call options. Thanks, Uncle Bruce, for completely changing my approach to trading. Right on, Wing Commander. I'm glad that the big turn has happened for you, and it's going green. This is great. Tiff, you can set up a Discord server in a way where only YouTube member patrons are allowed to join and talk. I'm sure there's ways. Again, I am so useless at so much of this stuff, and I'm barely hanging in with what I'm doing now, and it's over my head, most of it. But there will come a time that I will have a manager that will be my manager of everything. I need a full-blown, qualified someone that can do so much more than what we've talked about here. This is nothing, what we're talking about. This is the tip of the iceberg. I need so much more done than this, and I don't have that person yet in my sights. But well, you never know. Swear, and just to be sure, when we are 1,000 viewers writing similar calls, aren't we making it harder to exercise our calls, or when 100 of us make 1,000% through time? No, this market is so huge. This option market is so massive that even 1,000 of you won't make a difference. It really is a big multi-billion a day thing. It's massive. We are but a drop in a hot frying pan. We really are. Anyway, guys, have a pleasant evening. I'm going to get some rest now. It's great talking to you. And Bruce, you have a bunch of us covered call babies laughing out loud. Thank you, Susan. We're doing the best we can with what we've got, and we're trying to make some money, and it's working. So we're going to keep on going. There are members trading with each other, perhaps. You never know, but we'll see how it all works out. Have a great night. See you all tomorrow morning, first thing. Let's make some money tomorrow on option expiry day. Good night, everybody. We'll talk to you later. Bye for now.